Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I just got back uh, in my new house in Beijing. Settling down with my parents and unpacking. A lot of stuff going on, but I'm happy. Been separated with my parents for 10 years, and finally, we get to you know really spend some decent time.
Right. You know what's so crazy? You just moved in with your parents and I live with my parents. So we're like on the same wavelength, but just different experiences cuz I'm half your age, bro, and I don't know, moving in with my parents has been a gem, but at the same time
Why?
like
I get what you mean. It's a pros and cons,
yeah,
and for me, separating with my parents 10 years, not really, but in between, we get to meet, but it's not the same, usually we just connect on like FaceTime, but
right.
I told them to move in together with me because, you know, maybe I'll work every day. I'll come back, at least we get to see each other for even an hour, like, to talk and communicate, to spend time. I think it's very important for me. And yeah, rather than like FaceTime, it's still a big difference.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And first of all, before I go any further, can I say thank you so much for taking the time to, hang out with me live on a
Yeah.
5-5. Jackies, bro. The Jackies are wilding out. We had mentioned it on Twitter that we were going to be Zooming with you today. So I do have a couple of questions if you don't mind.
Of
Um,
course, I'm very honored to be in this interview talking to you.
yeah, no, but first of all, for you, I mean, let's start off with your day typically. What kind of space are you in your day? You taking care of your body, meditating, yoga, any of that stuff?
Usually, like recently, I'm out of shape. I was shocked when I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize who that person was. But usually for me to start off a day is I wake up, I head to the gym right away, do some cardio, lift some weight, and I have my lunch, breakfast lunch, and take my supplements, take my Americano,
Yeah.
uh, and yeah, and straight off to work. And at night, before I sleep, I stretch every day. That's it.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
stretch before you go to bed and when you wake up, or just before you go to
When
bed?
I go to bed, before I go to
Oh,
bed. Usually, sometimes, when I before I go to bed, I maybe I take a glass of whiskey if I
okay.
have a next day. I'll just drink. I'll not eat anything, but like maybe a mini glass of whiskey, just to suck out all the water,
Okay.
so I'm not bloated the next day.
Right. 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 What about on
Right.
Cinco de Mayo? Will you take a shot at tequila on Cinco de Mayo?
With tequila, I like Mao Tai. I like Baijiu. That's like the Chinese iconic shot. It's called
Okay.
Baijiu.
As far as art goes and your tattoos, are you interested in all at getting more?
Yes, I am. I am.
You can't see me under here, but I'm like tatted.
Whoa,
I worked out too. Like I got my,
crazy.
it's just like,
Yeah.
addicted to something, like it's art. That's the way I see it. My body is a canvas. So I've just been like blasting. The next piece that I want to do is going to be somewhere on my tummy. I'm not sure if it's the rib cage or where, but I got to prepare that mentally. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to squeeze time for another one, for another three more. Three more here, two here, and probably another one here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you come out to the 805, you got to let me know, and I'll make sure that you're connected with a couple people. There's a couple of cool spots out here I think that you would appreciate.
Yeah, let's go.
Um,
Time.
no, I'm being no for reals. There's this place
No, for
called
real. I'm
okay.
for real. I'm for real. Once everything is done, we get to travel again. I'm going there for
Yes,
you someplace, and let's go tattoo.
that's what I'm talking about. Okay, Jackson Wang hanging out live on a 5-5. Don't leave me loving you,
Yeah,
bro. I've been there. I feel like I've been in your imagination. Like I feel like I've experienced that. You know what I mean? For some strange reason, or maybe it happened prior to meeting you or something. But I totally vibe. First of all, the video, the lyrics, like the content, everything. And I could only imagine like how your brain waves are like moving and, you know what I'm saying, putting in all the work. Do you want to go ahead and explain like a little bit of that?
Yeah, like the song in general, like LMLY, Leave Me Loving You. It's just about the song in general. It's about, I'm trying to deliver the message of, hey, if you're really in love with somebody, if you really like somebody, you should let that person know. And that's a simple love story, love song. And for the music video, it was just crazy because, you know, we took it to another level where we're trying to film an 80s and 90s Hong Kong Chinese movie using modern camera techniques. So it was challenging, you know, like, because a lot of modern angles and techniques, if you use it, you might tend to lose the 80s and 90s vibes. So it was really difficult to balance. And shots that we used like a very modern way to shoot. We used the race drone to film a very raw movement of the camera work, and then we were worried that would it lose its flavor. But then, you know, we took some tests, we tested out, and we're very satisfied with the final product, final body of work. And yeah, it was a very fun experience, and at the same time, it was really tough.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man, Don't Leave Me Loving You is available right now all over the place on all music platforms. We're working on a studio album. What's going on? Can we talk about collaboration?
Yeah, you know, dropping all these singles, I'm going to drop like one after the other leading to my album, which is going to be like Q4 of the year. And yeah, like it's about like whatever you guys are hearing now, Leave Me Loving You, Pretty Please, 100 Ways, like everything, it's in that genre of like pop, retro, like melodic style.
I was going to say, like, because I'm half your age and I've been to a couple of concerts and I see the way kids are thinking now, or the younger generation, if you will. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a balance. So I see that like not only in your video, but you could just tell like, you know, the way the world is moving and changing. Everyone wants to be, you know, a positive influence on other people. I mean, that's the kind of people I like hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise I can't mess with you, bro. You know?
Right. I mean, I'm 27. I just turned 27. And, you know, I'm just trying to do whatever I can, you know, to share my culture as Chinese across the world. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we're still like on the opposite of the world. You know, we're on different sides. And there's a limit of us knowing each other's culture. There's a limit. Like, we know the culture, but do we know like 120%? We don't know. So for me, like I said, as an Asian Chinese myself, I try to, as much as I love learning about other cultures, I also love sharing our culture to the other side of the world. You know, so that's in my lifetime. You know, I just want to do whatever I can and the best I can, and you know, to share and to learn.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for putting that perspective into not reminding me, but also, you know, you're Jackies, bro. They love you. These are questions from the fans on Twitter.
Let's go.
Okay. Did you design your house in Beijing? Is there a housewarming party or a tour? The house tour would be dope, bro.
Yeah, but first of all, there will be no party in my house because I'm, you know, I'm still like unpacking. It's too much stuff. You know, I'm bringing everything that I lived in Korea for 10 years. I'm moving everything back, so it takes a while to unpack. But definitely not a party at the moment, and not near future because I mean, house tour, yeah, why not? But I showed my bedroom yesterday. I showed my bedroom, but maybe I'll show my closet tomorrow or when this interview's out.
You don't have a bidet? We want to see the bidet, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, one more. Does a straw have one holes or two?
I'm sorry?
Does a straw have one hole or two?
One. Am I screwed? What? Am I wrong?
Right or wrong answer to that, but that's what your fans want to know. What?
Oh, it's just a long hole.
There it is, man. There it is. Jackson Wang, Leave Me Loving You, but Don't. You know what I'm saying? Pick it up everywhere. It's available. Thank you much for the time. I appreciate you. Have a blessed rest of your day, week. I'll see you in the 805, brother.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Honored.